Ma'am, it's okay. Today I don't have any work, so that's why I was waiting, and then I came across your link. Then I joined.
Amazing. Okay, perfect. Let's see how many people we would have. I think normally, I guess, because it's a Sunday and I don't know, everybody is relaxing, everybody is spending time with their family, maybe. Not a lot of people join.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, let's see. Shashikant, did you want to say something? Welcome back, by the way.
Good afternoon. Ma'am, you should conduct these kind of sessions oftenly. Like, like
You
stories.
take a class every day, ma'am.
I used to do that, like I used to have classes alternatively. Earlier I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But now I have stuck to Saturday, Sunday, Monday because I am also having to go to office more regularly now. And my office is really far from where I live. So just the commute takes a lot of time. And so I figured that, also managing classes with that will become very hectic for me.
Yes, ma'am.
So which is why I still give classes on like Monday. Like tomorrow I will have an evening session, and even that sometimes becomes a little difficult if, let's say, my work goes on till longer. Then I have to let them know that I need an hour-long break, and in that break I give a class.
Oh.
So, yeah. Okay, but Shashikant, I actually do very often. I give classes where I do story readings. I think you might not have attended all those classes, but very often, whenever there are not a lot of people in the class, I always do story reading.
Okay, ma'am. I think I just today I attend.
I think it's only also recently that you've started joining classes again. Otherwise, like in the middle, you were completely like you were not here.
Actually, I was not aware that you have joined last. But when I learned that, after that I started joining. Yes.
Yeah. So earlier, like before my break, did you never attend any story reading session? Because I've been doing this for some time now.
No, today I first time attend this.
Okay.
And you always ask what your favorite question is like. How was your weekend?
How was the weekend?
So I get bored if anyone asks this question.
I know, but then I am happy as long as you guys are getting to say something, right? Like this is the most generic question. Of course, you will have something to answer to this question, which is why I insist that you guys get into the habit of answering this question to me. And even with like, I've been asking this question for so long, right? Like since so long, do you think by now people make the same mistakes they have been making for months? So do you see why I persist on you guys answering this question to me? So that you get your tenses right, you get into the habit of how to sum up a story to somebody, like how to narrate something. Like let's say you're having a conversation with your friend and you want to let them know what happened at work yesterday. So abhi pura to nahi bataoge na, that then I did this, then he said this, then I said this, then this person came. No, you have to give a summary. So I primarily, for this reason, I always insist that you guys answer, what did you do today? What did you have? How was your week? But I get it. Like it might be boring. I don't, like this is not a news to me. I think I have a slight idea. Some of you might be very, very done with this question. Okay, Tanisha, I see your hand raised.
Yes, ma'am. When I have subscribed you, only I subscribed 1 week ago, and then you had to.
Yeah, that's correct. You've taken.
You have taken the break like for 2 months and 2.5 once. So I
Oh.
was shocked that, oh my God, I subscribed you specially, and you left the Hello English learn classes. I thought that you will never join again, and you have searched some job and you are busy for your work. So I was very upset. And when I got to know by Amit that you are joined again and you are giving the classes, so really I was very happy and very glad to listen
I'm
that.
happy. Okay, all right. I mean, thank you, and yeah, I'm happy that you didn't feel entirely demotivated and upset by it. I'm happy it worked out for you.
I thought that why didn't you tell us that you are going to leave and you are searching some another job? I was making lots of scenario in my mind.
Oh, I'm so sorry you had no idea, but I did inform some of I think in my last few classes before I took the break, the people who would join, I did inform them. I did tell them that I'm planning on going on a break. So some of you were aware. So I thought probably those students will pass on the message to others that I have just taken a little break in the middle.
Maybe. Okay,
All
that's nice. Now you are.
Now I'm back.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Tanisha, for sharing how you felt.
Yes.
Anybody else? Any questions? Anything you want to share? We have good number of people right now in the class.
Ma'am, one thing I want to know. In the morning class, when you leave that, you said that I will join it again. You had that time you used one word, rejoin. I don't know at 3:00. I forget the exact meaning. Word.
Resume.
I'll resume.
Yeah, I could have said I'll resume at 3.
Resume means join again.
Yeah, resume means continue with something which you have paused. So you continue at the same from the same time at which you had paused it.
Okay, I thought the resume means एक resume होता है जो हमारा resume होता है.
No, that is resume.
Resume, okay.
Yeah, resume, by the way, is not even an English word. Resume, I think, is Greek or Latin something. Wait, let me look it up. Resume. Origin. Yeah, so it is a French word, resume. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. All right. Anybody else? Any questions? Anything you want to know? You want to share?
Ma'am?
Sujata, yes, yeah.
Ma'am, while teaching, thread is, yes ma'am. Now I said
Wait. What is speeching?
stitching,
Stitching.
yes.
Okay.
While stitching, thread is breaking. Breaking means, how can I say, ma'am? Is it correct? Breaking?
Yeah, if the thread is actually breaking up, then you can say that the thread is too weak. It is breaking.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. All right. For this session, I was thinking we all can discuss YouTube. I'm sure all of us, in fact, we all watch YouTube, right? We all have our favorite YouTubers. We all have our favorite YouTube channels. So I just wanted to know from you all that, do you watch YouTube? And if you do, I'm sure you do. What are your favorite YouTube channels? Like, if I open your YouTube, what recommendations will I find? What are those videos which you watch most often? What kind of videos do you search for the most and do you watch the most on your YouTube app or your YouTube browser? Okay, who would like to start? This is, again, the topic is very simple. It should be I'm sure you all should have a lot to share here. Okay, we'll start with Manisha.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I always listen motivational speeches on YouTube. While doing my household chores, I listen. I like Gaur Gopal Das. He is a very good speaker, and I like he very much. And I always and again I always listen. Means kids story.
Okay.
Yeah, I like, and my daughter also. She also likes. So we both listen always kids story on Kids Hunt. There are many stories for kids, and it is very easy to understand. I like this, and sometimes I listen some Hindi songs.
Sure, why not? Actually, so watching kids stories, listening to them, if you do that in English, that is also good for your, for your, help you work on it.
Yeah, ma'am. I listen only in English, and I also listen means Hindi movies in English language.
Okay, nice.
Like there are many Hindi movies in English language, like Bazigar, and many movies are there.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, amazing. That's good practice, Manisha.
Yeah, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Tanisha, what about you?
Yes, ma'am. As Manisha shared that she usually see Guru Gopal, Shri Gopal,
Not see, watches.
watches Shri Guru Gopal Das videos is same as I also watched his videos. He was very motivated and very good personality. He always give very nice idea if someone is any if someone he gives
always gives.
he gives very nice idea if someone is facing any kind of problem and trouble. So yeah,
he can come up with great solutions to those problems. We can choose to say solution than idea.
yes, ma'am. And Sadhguru, I also watched the video of Sadhguru, and his ideas and the way of talking. I love that he used very different kind of vocabulary and very simple manner, and explain very simply, so people can understand and follow him, that the message he wants to follow convey with others. So the message convey to others, and the messages are not very the messages are very simple, sober, and it is useful for our daily journey, daily life, how to behave others and everything very mannerly he shared. And I love to watch it. I love to watch his videos.
What do you mean again? You use the word mannerly. Very mannerly.
मैम आई थिंक मैंने रट्टा मान लिया उस चीज को, मैनरली तो वो फिर गलत हो जाएगा.
What do you wish to say?
यस मैम, मैनरली का तो मीनिंग बिहेवियर में हो जाएगा ना, मैनरली.
Correct. Well behaved बोलते हैं.
And also I watches English series, and sometime I search some, like if I'm facing any problem in grammar, so I just write down on the Google, and then I find the videos, and I
the Google नहीं आएगा. Google is a proper noun, so I search it on Google.
I search it on Google and find the solution and start watching the videos. And sometimes I watch TEDx videos.
TEDx talks.
Yes, this is also very nice. Yeah, for learning English. And most of the time I just watch English. I prefer watching English videos and motivational videos.
Amazing.
Yes,
okay, it's good to know that. It's good to know all, like some of you are really using YouTube to work on your English. That is good use of YouTube. Good job. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Amit, thank you, Tanisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Most of I watch Munibab Majari, who is from Pakistan.
Okay.
Pakistan idol lady. Or I like her speech. Whenever he is Pakistan motivated.
Like his speech, her cue.
Ma'am, she is a lady, ma'am.
So then you were saying, hey, I like her speech. He is very good.
He is very good.
She.
I like.
She is.
Yes. I like her speech. She is very good.
What is
So
she?
when
What is she? Like, who is she?
She is the anchor artist of activists of Pakistan. Many people call them.
Journalist?
No, ma'am, journalist.
She's not a journalist? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But one day he made car accident, and she was
With a car accident.
she met with a car accident and lost them walking ability.
Oh,
Yeah.
lost the ability to walk.
Lost the ability to walk.
Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right.
So then her husband denied to accept her,
Okay.
and she told her husband, "You can marry with other lady."
So
Yes, but
he can have a second wife.
second wife. Yes, she can have a second wife. So, then yes, then she was around 6 months in coma.
Okay.
Yes, her parents lost accept. She will come. She will live again.
Okay. They lost all hope that she would live again.
They lost all hope. She will live again. But then Muniba Majari don't lost her confidence.
Didn't lose her confidence.
Didn't lose her confidence, and right now she motivate all people in Pakistan. She was like singer. She is singer in also Pakistan. Whenever she
Whenever she sings, simple present.
sings. Yes, ma'am. Whenever she sings, so her voice is like so superb. Like whenever she sings, we can feel she's English singer.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So superb. So most of I like to watch her video, and she speak like simple English. So her language we can understand easily, and her words is so super. And whenever I watch her video, I listen to her. So that time I learn different kind of vocabulary from her speak.
Very good.
So I like to yes.
Watch her videos.
Thank you,
All
ma'am.
right. Brilliant. Thank you, Amit. All right. Next we have Shivani. Yes, Shivani.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, generally I don't have time to watch everything, but whatever time I get, I watch this video. Means whatever was teach in our college to us.
What's taught in the class?
Whatever was taught in our class, means if I have any doubt that to clarify those doubts, I open J Chemistry app, and then I start clarify these doubts. And another thing, I watch a channel which name is City Ideas. It is a basically serial, we can say, means a comedy serial, and it comes in English subtitle, means whatever they
With English subtitles.
Yes, it's comes with in English subtitles. So first
It comes with English subtitles. English subtitles के साथ आता है वो,
Yes,
उसमें
ma'am.
नहीं आता है.
Yes, it comes with English subtitles.
It's नहीं, it comes.
Okay, it comes with English subtitles. Yes.
Comes with English subs.
Yes, ma'am. So generally, first I watch this video, and then I slow down the speed of this video, and then I start reading those subtitle, and then I try to speak like those people.
Very
And
nice practice.
yes, ma'am, I do these things. And another things, whenever I feel bored.
Another thing. Another मतलब एक और चीज. तो another things क्यों बोलेंगे? Plural क्यों बोलेंगे?
Another thing. Another thing, when I feel bored, I watch a song.
When I'm bored. Okay, so we need to. Okay, this is actually for everyone. Whenever we say that I'm feeling hungry, I'm feeling bored, I'm feeling sleepy, this is wrong. अगर हिंदी में बोलते हैं तो अगर बोलना है कि भूख लग रही है तो बस ये बोलेंगे ना कि भूख लग रही है. ये थोड़ी हम बोलेंगे भूख महसूस हो रही है. Alright, so similarly in English, I am hungry, I am bored, I am sleepy, I am cranky, I am angry. Okay, you don't have to say I am. If you specially want to emphasize on it, focus on it, then you can say that I can't hear him any longer. I am really feeling very angry right now. I am getting out of the room. I'm going out. Alright, this is different then. But again, like I've said, only when you want to specially emphasize, focus on this, then you can really, like, if you want to convey what you're feeling, something very strongly, very intensely, then you can say that I'm feeling very emotional. I can't watch this movie. Okay, all of this is different, but otherwise, avoid saying feeling. Whenever I'm bored, I watch this video.
Okay, ma'am. Whenever I bored, I watch.
Bored.
Whenever I am bored, I watches. I watch.
Are you saying I watches?
I watch, ma'am. I watch a song which name is Besabriya. It's my favorite song, and when I listen this song, I feel little calm, and yeah, that's all. It's my, we can say, daily routine.
Daily YouTube routine. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for sharing your routine with us, Shivani.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Next, we have Shweta. Are you there and are you available, Shweta? Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Yes. What is your YouTube regime?
Mine is, ma'am, every day I listen to Sadhguru and at least 5 to 10 minutes. Without it, my day, I feel emptiness. So every day I
incomplete without
listening to him. So it's like now it's in my daily routine. I can say that part of my day, that anytime I can, whenever I get time, I used to listen. Means I listen to him, and whenever Alina Raiz uploads the videos, some motivational speeches or something like that, whatever she uploads, I listen to her. So not more than one or twice, but whatever she speaks, I like it. So I generally watch her. And sometimes when I feel when I am bored or something like that, then I do watch Friends, and on YouTube only for 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
Snippets. You watch snippets of the episodes.
What we can tell me?
snippets. Wait,
Yeah, snippets. Yeah, I got it, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apart from this, I started watching Palki Sharma. This Palki
Okay.
Upadhyay. She is a great journalist.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah, and earlier I was knowing about her, but her speech I couldn't understand. So I left 6 months ago. But now I'm able to understand her whatever she speaks. So I means now also means I try to listen to her for 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes more than 15 minutes also. If I find listening to her good, then I listen to her because she speaks about women, how women uh, faces challenges in their
How women face challenges.
sorry yeah now like where about women where means she gives light how the problems are in journalism area also for women. So
Wait, sorry. What did you say?
she explains about
You said something different.
yeah I think I conveyed in a wrong way.
She brings to light.
Yeah, she brings to light or this problem, like wherever we go, women problem, how faces the challenges on all. And other part apart from this these type of thing I do watch, ma'am. And sometimes we usually give little focus more on our social media. So I just sometimes I watch how to make delicious food and all. So those thing also I do watch. And yeah ma'am. So there are a lot of things in my I mean whatever my subject
On your
I
YouTube feed?
yeah I am means I am blessed with YouTube, I can say, ma'am, because whatever thing I never had means I am thinking now, had I this been my college days, I would have been in a better place. So I feel that I started using 1 year ago, but I improved a lot. Means either it is technical.
YouTube. I like the fact that YouTube has been a very instrumental educational tool for most of you.
Yes, most of us, ma'am. It's like earlier it used to be Google, right, ma'am? Like wherever, whatever we want to find, we used to find. But nowadays, like I am very like I'm not I'm not used to of Google because I don't find fruitful things from information is there, means lot of information is there, but I'm not able to understand. I'm not able to understand. So I really focus on YouTube. Whatever I want to understand, I go there, I just write it, or sometimes speak. My kids are speaking on them, and then whatever cartoon they want
You speak to you press on the voice
speak
button
button.
and tap to
yeah. So these things we do, ma'am. So
YouTube is more convenient to use for. It is more user friendly.
I think everyone uses this. Even my maid uses. So they ask me, madam, if you don't know, then why don't you ask on YouTube, and you will get it. So so everyone means this YouTube is very good thing for everyone, I will say, ma'am.
It is a godsend. So when something feels like it is a blessing, so a lot of times we call it a godsend. कि ये भगवान का भेजा हुआ है ये.
Yeah.
So
ma'am.
That this is a godsend.
Yeah, but ma'am, it's everything has their own pros and cons. The same way, even YouTube. If you give one click to some like some bad videos, then that videos also come
The
and
algorithm works like that. It will show.
yeah, interest, whatever interest you have, it will follow you and it will show all the stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am, I think I took a lot of time.
That's fine. And we also kind of digress, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right there though. Everybody uses YouTube. Even like my help, Meena. If I ask her to make something for me, she'll be like, "You tell me what it's called, and I will YouTube it, and I will prepare it watching the YouTube."
Yeah, ma'am, that is very helpful. Everyone says that if you don't know anything, you get from YouTube, and you can now no need of asking your sister-in-law, mother-in-law, nothing. You are free, and how means whatever the way you want to make it, you can make it, and they will feel very nice.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Shweta. All right. Shashikant, yes. How do you use your YouTube? The one thing I do want to say, so far, all of you all who have described, like, the videos you watch on YouTube, you all are sounding to be very, like, you're making good use of it. You're using it terrifically. But I'm very surprised none of you have mentioned any comedy videos. Like, I watch so many stand-up comedy videos on YouTube. My YouTube is filled with Tanmay Bhatt videos. None of you you all have mentioned motivational speakers, then listening to songs. Of course, everybody does that. But none of you mentioned comedy videos. I do that, I think, almost every other day.
Ma'am, I watch Friends. That's all comedy sometimes.
It counts for sitcom, yes. Situational comedy.
Yeah.
Manisha?
I said na, I watch Gaur Gopal Das videos, and his videos also comedy, ma'am. You will very laugh when you will listen to him.
Okay. I was talking about conventional comedy though. Conventional means like which is made in mind with the purpose of it being comical.
Yeah, but we laugh a lot when we listen to him.
Ma'am, City Idea video is also
It's a comedy show. All right. Okay. All right.
Actually, ma'am, there are a lot, ma'am. Like it's people interest. Like you have interest towards those person because you have listened to them. That comedy.
No. I was just saying that how come like none of you all mentioned it? Of course, it depends on like your personal, your preferences. Yeah, completely true. That is there. Okay, we'll now move on to Shashikant.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. I also use YouTube for various purpose. Like actually, I have subscribed to those channels.
Various purposes. There is more than one, right?
Yes, various purposes. I have subscribed channels like those who travel in world, and so there is one channel I have subscribed that Nomad Shubham. Actually, he travels in the world, and
he travels the world.
He travels the world, and he shows different countries and how their culture is there, and their language, everything. So I like to watch such things, and also I subscribe. Also, I watches wrestling videos.
I watch his name. I watch wrestling videos. Okay.
Yes. Also, I watch wrestling videos, prank videos. I have subscribed also some philosophers and historical history. I also interested in history, so I have subscribed those channel who tells about our India's history. And
tell me who show or who share information on Indian history.
Yes, who share information about Indian history. Also, I have subscribed to Word of.
Sometimes we usually give little focus more on our social media. So I just sometimes I watch how to make delicious food and all. So those thing also I do watch. And yeah, ma'am. So there are a lot of thing in my means whatever my subject I am means I am blessed with YouTube, I can say, ma'am, because whatever thing I never means had means I am thinking now, had I this been my college days, I would have been in a better place. So I feel that I started using 1 year ago, but I improved a lot. Means either it is technical.
YouTube, I like the fact that YouTube has been a very instrumental educational tool for most of you.
Yes, most of us, ma'am. It's like earlier it used to be Google, right, ma'am? Like wherever, whatever we want to find, we used to find. But nowadays, like I am very like I'm not most means I'm not used to of Google, because I don't find fruitful things from information. Means information is there, means lot of information is there, but I'm not able to understand. I'm not able to understand. So I really focus on YouTube. Whatever I want to understand, I go there, I just write it, or sometimes speak. My kids are speaking on them, and then whatever cartoon they want.
You speak to you press on the voice
speak to
button,
button.
tap to
So these things we do, ma'am. So
YouTube is more convenient to use for it is more user friendly.
I think everyone uses this. Even my maid uses. So they ask me, madam, if you don't know, then why don't you ask on YouTube, and you will get it. So so everyone means this YouTube is very good thing for everyone, I will say, ma'am.
It's a godsend. So when something feels like it is a blessing, so a lot of times we call it a godsend. कि ये भगवान का भेजा हुआ है ये.
Yeah.
So
yeah, ma'am.
That this is a godsend.
Yeah, but ma'am, it's everything has their own pros and cons. The same way, even YouTube. If you give one click to some like some bad videos, then that videos also come.
The algorithm works like that. It will show.
Interest, whatever interest you have, it will follow you and it will show all the stuff. Sorry, ma'am, I think I took a lot of time.
That's fine. And we also kind of digress, but that's fine. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, but you are right there though. Everybody uses YouTube. Even like my help, Meena. If I ask her to make something for me, she'll be like, "You tell me what it's called, and I will YouTube it and I will prepare it watching the YouTube."
Yeah, ma'am. That is very helpful. Everyone says that if you don't know anything, you get from YouTube, and you can now no need of asking your sister-in-law, mother-in-law, nothing. You are free, and how means whatever the way you want to make it, you can make it, and they will feel very nice.
Correct. Okay. Thank you, Sweta. All right, Shashikant. Yes. How do you use your YouTube? Although one thing I do want to say, so far all of you who have described the videos you watch on YouTube, you all are sounding to be very you're making good use of it. You're using it terrifically. But I'm very surprised none of you have mentioned any comedy videos. I watch so many stand-up comedy videos on YouTube. My YouTube is filled with Tanmay Bhatt videos. None of you you all have mentioned motivational speakers, then listening to songs. Of course, everybody does that. But none of you mentioned comedy videos. I do that, I think, almost every other day.
Ma'am, I watch Friends. That's all comedy sometimes.
It counts for sitcom, yes. Situational comedy. Manisha?
I said I watch Gaur Gopal Das videos, and his video is also comedy, ma'am. You will very laugh when you will listen to him.
Okay. I was talking about conventional comedy though. Conventional means like which is made in mind with the purpose of it being comical.
Yeah, but we laugh a lot when we listen to him.
Ma'am, City Idea video is also very
Yeah,
common.
it's a comedy show. All right. Okay. All right.
Actually, ma'am, there are a lot, ma'am. Like it's people interest. Like you have interest towards those person because you have listened to them. That
of course.
comedy.
No. I was just saying that how come like none of you all mentioned it? Of course, it depends on like your personal, your preferences. Yeah, completely true. That is there. Okay, we'll now move on to Shashikant.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. I also use YouTube for various purpose. Like actually, I have subscribed to those channels.
Plural. Various purposes. There is more than one, right?
Yes, various purposes. I have subscribed channels like those who travel in world, and so there is one channel I have subscribed, that Nomad Shubham. Actually, he travels in the world, and
He travels the world.
he travels the world, and he shows different countries and how their culture is there, and their language, everything. So I like to watch such things, and also I subscribe. Also, I watches wrestling videos.
I watch his name. I watch wrestling videos. Okay.
Yes. Also, I watch wrestling videos, prank videos. I have subscribed also some philosophers and historical. History. I also interested in history, so I have subscribed those channel who tells about our India's history, and
Tell me who show or who share information on Indian history.
yes, who share information about Indian history. Also, I have subscribed to World Affairs. There is one channel, World Affairs, YouTube. It is very good channel. It also share news about what is happening in the world.
Share.
So, yes, and also along with that, English learning. I use this YouTube channel for English learning and maths. Also, I learn maths and technical.
Okay, you've mentioned way too many videos. I want to know, on average, how much time do you spend on YouTube every day on an average?
Mostly half hour.
Half an hour only.
Yes.
What is the maximum you've gone in a day?
Actually, maximum most of time I watch maximum time or what I
that you've spent on YouTube in a day.
maximum time 1.5 hour maximum. If I have time, if there is a weekly off, that time I
Okay, 1.5 hours.
yes.
1.5 hours continuously, right? With no breaks.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shashikant.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Next, I want to know, Mahesh, your YouTube routine. What kind of videos do you mostly watch on YouTube?
Yeah, madam. I watch videos of spirituality videos.
Okay.
Yeah, Gargabade videos, and I most like videos of stock market videos. I interested in stock market. Yeah, next, then I watch the videos of health videos. Health is wealth. So that I watch videos of Mantina Satyanarayana Raju videos. Then remaining totally I spend 1 to 1.5 hour daily to videos, because I watch videos mostly spirituality videos, because I am a student. So my mind is I mean,
Sorry, what did you say? Because I am what student?
I'm CS student.
Yeah.
I am a CS student. So that I more frustration because daily 10 to 12 hours studying. So that I getting relaxation. So that I watch spirituality videos. Then I watch comedy videos also. Like I watch mostly Telugu videos. You know, Jabardast like that. Jabardast comedy videos.
Okay.
You don't know, I think. Yeah.
I don't.
Then I watch mostly business videos because this daily trends is how is the stock market is analyzing of fundamentals of stock markets. I analyze fundamentals of stock markets. So that's enough.
That's enough. Okay. Okay, thank you, Mahesh. Yeah, looks like you also make, like you said, you have a multi-purpose use of YouTube. That's good.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Amit.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I want to ask something you, ma'am. Ma'am,
I want to ask you.
yes, ma'am. I want to ask you something, ma'am. Ma'am, you speak like different. So, ma'am, how to speak like you? I want to speak like your speaking style. You always use different kind of vocab. So, ma'am, how to speak like your style?
I'm not sure. You know, I have also noticed this, and a lot of times I've also given this a thought that how can words sound like. I'm sorry, I'm putting you on. Yeah, okay, thank you. You put yourself on mute. There was a little background noise, but so I think the only difference between you and I is that I speak in English like it is very normal for me. That's the only difference, really. Like, because I think even at work or even with my friends, I speak in English. Even to some of like some members in the family, I speak in English. Then I have to speak in English in these classes. So I think with me over time, it has kind of become now a lot of times even with my parents, I find that I am able to express myself more easily and more comfortably in English than Hindi, which has started to become a slight problem. Like I feel my tone and like what I truly mean to say, it might not come across like correctly if I speak in Hindi. Like I feel if I speak Hindi, you guys think I'm rude when I speak in English, right? You guys should hear me speak in Hindi. That's even worse. So okay, coming back to your question anyway, I think Amit, the only difference lies in that for me this is part of everyday. It has become an everyday habit. So it is just about that. Once you would also be able to speak like this were you somebody who interacts with people around you in English, and most of your friends who you meet with, you guys talk to each other in English. So the environment and the exposure you have, I've told this before also, that plays a role, right? So it's pretty much just that. I speak the way I speak because it has been a little bit sort of like part of my growing up. So yeah, it's mostly that.
But
Yeah.
we have no more environment for speaking English. Like I have only platform of Telegram group. Otherwise, like in my office, sometime I talk with my boss sometime, but no more other friends. They can also speak English. So, ma'am, Ma'am, how to strong your vocabulary? How to strong your vocabulary?
See, vocabulary, don't I would say, like, don't beat your head around vocabulary building so much, because that is part of the process. If you work on your spoken English, vocabulary building is something secondary. It will happen. It is a byproduct. It will happen on its own also. Alright. Like, for example, let's say you are like, as part of your English practice routine, you're watching an English TV show today. There, with every dialogue, I can assure you, there will be multiple words which are going to be new for you. Pause the show, search the meaning of the word. I have also told you, just understanding what the word means is not enough. Reading at least 4 or 5 examples of the word being used in a sentence is also equally important, so that you also know how you can use that word. All right, so this is part of vocabulary building, right? What is vocabulary? Your knowledge of words, that is all, right? So this is how it happens. Take it one day at a time. All right. Like, it's almost like, let's say you want to learn Turkish language, or you want to learn Farsi, or you want to learn any language which is very alien to you, which is very new to you, very different to you. So you would want to first also understand its culture, right? Everybody who wants to pick a new language, they would start by watching movies, reading books on that language. So this is how it's the same with English also. In fact, it is like, in case of English, it is easier because English is all around us. English is there everywhere, right? So yeah, this, like, we could like use that actually to our advantage. And again, don't. I would also, at the same time, I would like to stress that don't take a lot of pressure on yourself of, like, being able to speak like me, or like somebody, or like an English speaker. All right, I've been speaking in English for years now, since school, which is why I can speak like this, because I have been in the habit of this. All right, for you, it is not part of your routine, it is not part of your habit, so it will not so natural. All right, but as you keep practicing, you can create the environment too, by the way. Okay, watch English TV shows, and maybe in office, whoever you think is comfortable talking to you in English, try talking to them in English. That's fine. All right, so you can also be selective, and you can also, like, create that kind of environment for yourself if it is not easily available, if it is not there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Sure. All right. I hope, like, in some way this can help though. Like imagine, right? If you want to learn Mandarin, which is the Chinese language, what will you do? You will start watching Chinese. You will, first of all, again, for this, the first thing you will do is open YouTube, right? You would want to understand how Chinese people speak, you would want to understand more about Chinese people, what is the best way to know more about them? Through their movies, because movies are a depiction of their culture, right? So you would want to learn more about them. Maybe you will watch a few Chinese YouTubers, what they vlog, their videos, and then slowly you will also start to understand the script and the language. This is how it works for English also. All right. So maybe, fine. In my case, I had the environment, I had that kind of exposure, so it wasn't an issue. All right. But for any of you, not having this should also not be an issue. You can always create that kind of environment for yourself. It's not something which is difficult or can't be done. All right. So yeah, any other questions? Anything else?
No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, sure. All right. Anybody left who hasn't shared with me their YouTube preferences and they want to? Altna, you haven't?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go on. Okay, Alpna is left. Sujata is left. Tanisha, I think, has a question. All right, Alpna, go on.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to watch spiritual videos like related to God. And sometime I like to watch Vastu tips. Yeah. And yes, of course, I watch videos of Bharti. I think everyone knows about Bharti comedian.
Okay.
Yeah, I love to watch.
You like her?
Yeah, and Kapil Sharma show also sometimes. So ma'am, I randomly watch the video. I am not regular on any video, but yeah, I love to watch related to God's videos. So and Jai Madan, if I think you know her. Jai Madan is also she is motivational. So her videos also I also spend only half an hour or 1 hour spend on YouTube, because I didn't get much time.
I don't get, in general बता रहे हो ना, so I don't get a lot of time.
I don't get because of classes. Whole day I attend all the classes. So, but yes, before go to bed, Before going to bed, I watch these videos randomly. Like sometime I watch Kapil Sharma show. So yeah.
Understood.
Yeah,
Okay.
and sometime I heard ma'am chanting ohms before going to bed. I heard that video also.
I play the Om chant and I listen to it.
Yeah. And yes, ma'am, it's helpful, ma'am, somewhere.
Of course it is. Om chant is so powerful.
Yeah, ma'am. And I think before go to bed, I think we should learn.
Before going to bed.
Before going to bed, we should learn good things. We should watch good things before going to bed. Because in your dreams, means आप अच्छा देखोगे तो you feel
happy dreams.
You feel sound sleep. And sometimes if we watch some fighting or some news or anything and your sleep is disturbed that time.
Okay.
So I try to sleep some bhajan and some
Okay. What is bhajan in English? Bhajan, satsang.
I think, ma'am, devotional song.
Yeah, you can call them devotional song. Anybody else? Anything else? Bhajan
Yes,
can
ma'am, devotional song. Devotional song.
Yeah, it can. Sujata, yes.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
You raised it for something else.
Yes, ma'am.
So it can also be called a hymn. HYMN. Alright? A hymn is a bhajan. Alright? I'm writing it down here, this word. I'll also write it down here. Alright. Thank you, Alpna.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And ma'am, what you watch on YouTube?
What do I just told you all? My YouTube is mostly filled with YouTube comedians only. Yeah, YouTube content creators. So Kusha Kapila, Tanmay Bhatt. Then I love watching. I am really into horror movies and everything. So I have a lot of horror short movies on my YouTube, and then I also watch a lot of SNL. They have comedy sketches, Saturday Night Live. So I love that. I watch that also a lot. Yeah. I have also watched what you guys watch. You use YouTube for motivational videos and everything. I've done that, but yeah, and I'm kind of over it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Alpna.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So Jata, you had a question.
No, not question, ma'am. Actually, I didn't speak about this.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Before joining Hello English class, I would listen to music and watch comedy shows, ma'am. After joining on Hello English, I changed
After joining Hello English, no need for on.
Okay. After joining Hello English classes, I started watching only English. Ma'am, some YouTubers are there. They publish their in their videos Telugu to English, ma'am. Mother tongue to English.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Why? Because, ma'am, that time when I joined, that time I wouldn't speak. I couldn't speak properly. Even I didn't use vocabulary. Instantly, I wouldn't get vocabulary. To improve my vocabulary, I watched all simple videos, ma'am. Daily used sentences, ma'am. How can I say, ma'am? This daily.
What exactly do you want to say?
Daily, what work do we do every day? For that, I watched that videos, ma'am.
You watch the videos to learn.
Okay, ma'am. To improve my vocabulary, I watched all the time. Whenever I get free time, I have been watching.
Every day in English, you watch those videos.
Yes, ma'am. In the morning while preparing food, before going to bed, in school also, whenever I get time, all the time. My daughter said, ma'am, my daughter was saying, Amma, God, I am thinking, I want that. God will bless you to learn English very fast, because you are spending all time in English only. You are not spending your time with me. You are ignoring me. She said, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. And also, one more channel I follow, ma'am. That is province. Before also I said, ma'am, with you, Province Mohan channel. He explains about our Hindu temples culture, ma'am. Culture, not culture, ma'am. That sculptures are there, no, ma'am.
All right.
Behind them, what is the meaning?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. He has 10 million subscribers, ma'am. He had. I follow his videos. Yes, ma'am. That's all. Sometimes, if I feel I am tired, I am to get refresh my mind. Sometimes I watch comedy shows, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am. That's all.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sujata.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Anybody else who hasn't shared and wants to? Jeevan, you haven't shared anything?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ma'am,
What do you watch?
how did I do say, ma'am, that that is the first day to me, and I want to try speak in English and slowly. अभी मैं थोड़ा सुनने का प्रयास कर रहा हूँ मैम.
Alright,
Try to
taking
listen.
time to open up. So you want to first, alright, fine. If you need a little time to, to get ready, to be able to speak in these classes, that is fine. If you think you need the first few sessions to learn a little how these classes work, feel comfortable, and then when you're ready, you wish to speak, you can take your time. I'm fine with that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, no problem. Whenever you are ready, take 2 sessions, take 3 sessions. That's fine. But when you're ready, I look forward to you sharing something with us.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Jeevan. By the way, you can still ask questions. You can, if you think you don't wish to speak, you can always write any questions you have. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
थैंक यू जीवन. आप लिख सकते हो अपने सवाल अगर आपके कोई हैं तो चैट, जूम चैट पे या हेलो इंग्लिश चैट पे आप लिख सकते हो. I will see them, like I'll answer them as I see them. Okay, anybody else any question?
Yeah, madam.
Yes.
Yes, Mahesh.
When we'll use the I and I am? When will we use I and I am?
When do we use I and when do we use I am?
Yeah, madam.
So I is just a pronoun. Whenever you're talking about yourself, you use I. I'm eating this. I will go to work tomorrow. I have to do this. I am talking, so please be silent. Anything which has to do with yourself, it begins with an I. Alright? And I am you will use when you are speaking in present tense. I am taking a class right now. I am not talking to you. I am hungry. I am late for my classes. Alright? So anything which is going on in present, we use I am with that. It could be simple present, it could be present continuous. So I am has to do with tenses.
Okay, madam.
Alright?
Yeah.
Amit, your question?
Yes, ma'am. What we call Aarti in English, ma'am? Aarti.
Aarti, let's see. Aarti in English would be ceremony. Aarti can be a ceremony.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. By the way, for like a lot of things which you guys asked me to translate from Hindi to English, I also just Google them. So you guys can also totally do that. But sure, I mean, I don't mind this, but just letting you know that I also do this. So it is a safe option. Alright, so I will see you guys now tomorrow evening. I hope you guys have a great Sunday evening. I would love to know about how you spent your Sunday evening tomorrow. So if something special happens, let's share it with each other tomorrow evening. And yeah, thank you for attending and thank you for participating. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.